So it's Saturday, January 4th, and I'm up in my lone wolf stand up in the big cedar here, overlooking a little opening in the woods. And this was a really nice looking clover plot for the first half of spring and summer. But then we tilled this really good, but did not spray it. So eventually the weeds took over. But I slipped in here, and unfortunately, because I was running behind, I had to walk right past a doe bedding area on top of this hill. As I came around the bend, I was walking really slow, knowing that I was going to have to still on my way in. And there was about seven or eight does on top of this hill, and one decided to just lay down and bed. And I was like, doggone, I was hoping that they kind of walk right through. Well, some of them did. There's probably 9 or 10 total, but about 6 or 7 bedded down. And I had to go right past them, so I was like, okay, well, instead of trying to still hunt past them, I'm just going to walk at a steady pace. And of course, they got up and ran, but they ran deeper in the bedding area, and now they're all upwind of me. So the wind's out of the west-southwest right now, blowing from the river towards me. So it's perfect. So if they do come in this plot, which is probably a 25% chance, they'll be coming in from a crosswind or, a tailwind, which is nice for me. So this is the first year hunting this farm, and so there's a lot that I wanted to get to, but I didn't have a chance. Just ran out of time. Hanging stands, cutting shooting lanes, putting in food plots, cutting access trails, all that type of stuff. So you can't cross every T and dot every I. But behind the stand is a hill. It's also a bedding area, but it's not used as often as it is right here on the south end of the plot and the east end of the plot. So knowing that, next year I'm going to have a trail cut down, a couple different trails. And I'm going to meander the trail down through this thick area, all the way down through it to the base of this drainage, and then walk the drainage up to the stand. And I just want to say I'm really pleased with the Osseo gear this year. When it's cold, real cold, the litmus test for the quality of the garment that you're wearing is how well it keeps you not only warm but comfortably warm despite the drop in temp. Right now I'm wearing the late season jacket and the bibs, and I'm wearing the neck gaiter, which is phenomenal. You have to have that when it gets cold. Of course the hat. But to be successful with bow hunting, you need camouflage that not only keeps you concealed, but you need the garment material to be of quality. One thing that a lot of guys haven't mentioned yet is the quality of the zippers. These things are whisper quiet on all the garments, the jacket, the bibs, everything, but one of my pet peeves is when you have a quality pattern on a camouflage outfit, and yet, so you like it, and it's decent for quality as far as the material, but the zippers are noisy. Worthless. I saw him coming up. I thought we call him Beamer. He's wide, but he's all busted out. Both of his G2s are broken. He has a scar on his right eye. Well, that's a true testament to the effectiveness of the ozonics unit. Stacking the odds in your favor. I'm impressed. I'm on a doe mission, and the plan worked perfect. Except Beamer, buck with both of his G2s broken off, comes walking in, and I'm filming right into the sun. And it's clouding up now, but it was bright as all get out when they were underneath me. And it's dead calm in here. There's no wind whatsoever. Man, that was exciting, but how frustrating to have 9-10 deer. Within bow range, you can't do a darn thing about it. That's why we love this pursuit challenge of it all. Well, I just got done. Put my camera back in my pack, and I was like, you know what? That group of 9 does came around me, and because of the sun situation, and that buck Beamer coming in, and then just all the eyes and ears and noses around me, I just couldn't make it happen. So I just got done, put the camera back in the pack, and 3 more does came right down into the plot. I just made a perfect double lung shot, and I just got the camera out just in time to hear thrashing down in there. I literally just put the camera down. I mean, it's way early. It's not even close to the end of legal shooting light, you know. But I was like, you know what? I was frustrated because that whole group of does just went by. I thought about trying to attempt to get the camera back out again, but it just wasn't happening. It's so dead calm in here, so I just took the shot. Double under, perfect. I'll get down there and go take a look at the arrow. There's the arrow right there. Perfect. Alright, well, like I said, that stinks I didn't get the shot on camera. It was a perfect double lung. Yeah, it is what it is. There's my little stand right on my back. Black eagle and 3-bladed madman really did the trick. Let's go take a look. She ran maybe 30 yards. There you go. Front shoulder, just like you like it. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is going to walk all the way back up the truck and then drive all the way down towards the river and then take the access road all the way up to this food plot. Should be pretty simple. So, looks like we have a pretty giant rub here. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. That's 11 inches in diameter. Man, buck that made that. He's a giant.